Live from Red Zone Weather in Bruton, Alabama, with meteorologist Spinks Meganson. Severe weather coverage starts right now.
Our first tornado warning of this event in effect for parts of Mobile County until 1:30 a.m. This includes a big chunk of the city of Mobile. Good Wednesday morning to you. I'm meteorologist Spinks Meganson. It is 12:47 a.m. and we have a possible tornado approaching areas near the Mobile Regional Airport, Baker High School, and the western suburbs of the city of Mobile. Possible tornado right in through here, and this is going to pass very near the Mobile Regional Airport in a matter of moments. For folks in Mobile County, you need to be taking shelter right now, as this is a situation where we have a likely tornado on the ground coming into the western suburbs of Mobile. I hope you are having a nice Wednesday morning. Obviously, for the folks in Mobile County, this is certainly a wake-up call, as we have a call to action this morning for parts of central Mobile County. And again, this is a tornado warning that has just come on the board. We are getting out our Red Zone Weather app alert as I speak, and then we'll tell you exactly who's involved in this. I can tell you this: if you're near Mobile Regional Airport, you need to be taking shelter right now, as again, we have a possible tornado coming in from the southwest, and the signature is very well defined. So again, watching this situation in Mobile County, where we have a possible tornado on the west side of town moving in from the west. And let's go ahead and zoom in and show you exactly what's going on with this, because again, the Weather Service just triggered this tornado warning because of this circulation right in through here near Seven Hills. This is Airport Boulevard right in through here. You've also got the campus of the University of South Alabama. And so if you have a student on the campus of USA, call them, let them know that they need to be getting sheltered right now, as a tornado, a possible tornado, is moving in just like that from the southwest. And again, for the folks near Crichton, Pritchard, downtown Mobile, midtown Mobile, the Orchard neighborhood, which is right in through here. You've also got areas near Pritchard involved in this tornado warning. Possible tornado right here. This is going to be, if it's not already, at the Mobile Regional Airport. So if you live within, let's say, 3 miles in any given direction of the Mobile Regional Airport, we need you to take shelter right now, as this is an impressive signature. Let's see if we can go over to the iPad and show you exactly why this warning was triggered, because right there, that's going to be your couplet. And you see this black circle. This is actually the radar site. So this is going to pass very near the Mobile Regional Airport and the Doppler site, which sits at the airport, actually at the south end of that runway at Mobile Regional. Possible tornado is right here, and what's going to happen, the vantage point from the radar is going to go away while this circulation basically passes right on top of the radar site. So we're not getting a very good crystal clear view, because again, this is a circulation that's passing very near Mobile Regional Airport right now. Downwind of this, we could see issues in parts of Pritchard as well. Again, this is, you see Mobile, the word here, this is actually the Mobile Metro right in through here. You've got Midtown right about here. Downtown is here. Navco is here. This is Interstate 10. This is Interstate 65. You've got US Highway 90, which connects Wilmer back to Mobile. We encourage no travel early this morning on US Highway 90 from Wilmer all the way back to Mobile. Also, no travel at this point on I-65 from the Creola exit, which is exit 22, all the way back down to, let's say, Government Boulevard, just to be safe. Same thing on Airport Boulevard. If you know someone that would be traveling on Airport Boulevard in Mobile County, anywhere on Airport Boulevard, you can't be traveling on Airport Boulevard. You've also got Azalea Road right in through here. This is the campus of the University of South Alabama. Seven Hills is here. Again, Mobile Regional Airport, Baker High School. You've also got areas near the Publix, which is at the intersection there at Airport Boulevard. If you live within or near any of those landmarks that I'm calling out, we would encourage you to, again, be in your tornado safe place right now, as we have a possible tornado moving in from the southwest. Let me actually tilt one of my monitors a little bit better so I can see this a bit better, because again, tracking this situation in Mobile County, if you're just waking up because of this tornado warning in Mobile County, please take action to protect yourself. This very well could be a situation where we have a tornado on the ground. And let's actually check our source here. The National Weather Service NWS chat feed. And NWS is now calling this an observed tornado. So again, NWS, the National Weather Service, is calling this a confirmed tornado at this point. And this is unfortunately not what you want to see, because this is traveling through, the tornado, I should say, is moving through a very populated area in through here, very near Mobile Regional Airport. And so again, on that trajectory, it can't be stressed enough that if you are on the campus of the University of South Alabama, we would encourage you to be sheltered now. And so again, confirmed tornado moving in just like this. And this is going to be very near the campus of USA in a matter of moments. Zooming in real tight to Mobile County, here's the Orchard neighborhood on the western side of Mobile. You've also got areas here near Airport Boulevard right in through here. Crichton is here. You've also got the campus of the University of Mobile on the north side of this polygon, but in the polygon nonetheless. And so what we're telling you, campus of USA, campus of the University of Mobile, be in a safe place, as we have a confirmed tornado very near the Mobile Regional Airport right now. Let's show you what's happening across the region as well, because this is the only tornado warning that we have on the board as of 12:53 a.m. And you see all these lightning strikes. These are individual cells that are moving across the region. And some of these could be producing hail up to the size of, say, a dime. We haven't seen any more warnings across the region just yet, but I wouldn't be completely shocked if eventually perhaps we needed a severe thunderstorm warning for some of these cells. In fact, the National Weather Service put out a special weather statement for that cell that's currently very near Monroeville on the western side there. But again, the only warning that we have in terms of tornado warnings is this cell in Mobile County. And this is a very serious situation for central Mobile County. We would encourage you to continue to be in your safe place. If you are near the Mobile Regional Airport or areas near the campus of the University of South Alabama. Just to give you some geographical perspective here, again, this is going to be Airport Boulevard, that line that kind of goes up and then comes back down right here. The airport runway sits right here. This tornado is going to be very near that radar site, and I'm very concerned that we very well potentially could lose radar data in a matter of moments. Hopefully not, but this is something that we're watching. By the way, we got a message from the National Weather Service a moment ago that they are taking shelter. The National Weather Service that issues all the warnings for our local area sits right here, smack dab in the middle of this tornado warning polygon where that likely tornado is, confirmed tornado I should say, and they are taking shelter. They're doing the right thing. They're practicing what they preach. And that should tell you the seriousness of this situation. Again, if you are in Mobile County, we would encourage you to be in a safe place inside this polygon. Some good news to pass along. The polygon has been trimmed back just a bit. And again, on that trajectory, it looks like this is probably going to miss downtown Mobile just a bit to the north. But again, for Crichton and Pritchard, this means that this tornado is going to come in just like that. So again, this could be a very big deal for the city of Pritchard, Alabama. If you know someone in Pritchard or the Crichton neighborhood right here, call them. I know it's the middle of the night, but this is a serious situation with this confirmed tornado happening. Currently very near the campus of the University of South Alabama, moving in from the southwest. So again, we're telling you, if you know someone in Pritchard, or if you know someone in 8 Mile or the campus of the University of Mobile, which sits right here, call them, wake them up. You can be the hero. If you're watching this on Facebook Live or in the Red Zone Weather app, wherever you're watching it, we've got, it seems like a million places to watch these days. Call your people, all right? You can be the hero. Wake someone up, let them know they need to be getting sheltered because of this tornado very near the campus of the University of South Alabama, moving it just like that. And again, this polygon, the tornado warning polygons are issued to account for possible track changes. And so if you're inside this tornado warning polygon, we would encourage you to be in a safe place. Let me actually zoom out and show you the entirety of Mobile County. Mobile County is a large county here in southwest Alabama. This is a tiny polygon. If you are in Dauphin Island, Bayou La Battery, Theodore, you are fine. Nothing in the south end of the county in terms of imminent danger. The north end of the county, Citronelle, Mount Vernon, Creola, areas near Axis, Sims, you are okay. Same thing at Wilmer, Big Creek Lake. You are okay. The issues are strictly here on the western side of the Mobile Metro, near the campus of USA, coming near the campus of the University of Mobile, Pritchard, Crichton, Saraland. Let's see if Satsuma is technically involved in this warming. Satsuma is technically out. Chickasaw is in. Chickasaw and 8 Mile are in the polygon. So again, if you're in those areas that I just called out, Pritchard, Crichton, Chickasaw, Saraland, University of Mobile, 8 Mile, please be in that tornado safe place right now. Let's see if we can get the very latest from the National Weather Service. Because again, watching this NWS chat feed, you know, it's pretty rare to have a situation where the Weather Service has to themselves go into shelter. And so that is indeed what has happened here. With this signature coming so close to the National Weather Service office in Mobile, they had to take shelter, and it looks like the core of this circulation has passed. But I tell you what, this was a near miss for our friends at the National Weather Service. Possible tornado is going to be right in through here. And again, it's so close to the radar site that we just don't have the best vantage point on the velocity data. But I think this map does a good job of illustrating all of the lightning issues happening across the region. And you can see that we have a ton of lightning. In fact, let's see if we can go over to a different source and show you our lightning strike counter. Just in this particular view, we've got 34 strikes, but over the last 10 minutes in our local area, upwards of 550 lightning strikes just in the last 5 to 10 minutes. So these are noisy thunderstorms that continue to move off to the northeast. But again, we are concerned at this point about a possible tornado moving through the western side of the Mobile, Alabama metropolitan area, very near the campus of the University of South Alabama. Let's zoom in tightly because again, I know that this map doesn't give us a clear-cut view of exactly what's going on because this is so close to the radar site. Lots of heavy rain in here, and keep in mind, this tornado is rain-wrapped. There's no doubt about it. It's the middle of the night. You're not going to be able to step outside and see this thing. It's just impossible. And so what we would tell you is if you're in this tornado warning polygon, please be sheltered, and we'll be able to give you an all clear hopefully in the next 10 minutes or so. Speaking of that, we can give an all clear at this point to 7 Hills, at least for now. The severe weather threat obviously has a long way to go, but if you're in 7 Hills or west of the Mobile Regional Airport, again, here's the Mobile Airport, points back to the west on Airport Boulevard. You've also got areas out here near Baker High School. You are okay. The tornado warning has been trimmed back, and the issues are now to your northeast. And so what that means is this possible tornado is likely somewhere right in through here. Again, very, very difficult to ascertain exactly where this tornado is happening. In fact, let's go back to the velocity source because that right there is the best indication that we have on the velocity data of a likely tornado. We know that this tornado was doing damage about 5 to 10 minutes ago because the National Weather Service in Slidell or New Orleans, that area, put out a statement indicating that they saw on correlation coefficient that this storm was producing a tornado that was down. In fact, let's see if we can back that up and see that on radar. Again, watching for a lowering on the correlation coefficient, and right there it is. So there was your tornado doing damage. This is a bit to the southwest of the Mobile Regional Airport. And I realize this probably looks like a bucket of spilled paint to 99% of the people watching here. And again, we appreciate you watching, but that is a very, very dangerous storm. And it looks like that signature kind of went away pretty quickly, but nonetheless, this is still a serious situation for folks in the western part of the Mobile, Alabama metropolitan area. We are just past 1 a.m. early on this Wednesday morning. I'm meteorologist Spinks Meganson, and the reason that we came on the air on Facebook Live and across our platforms this morning is because of this. We have an ongoing tornado warning, meaning you need to take action to protect yourself until 1:30 a.m. And I think that we probably will get a cancellation before that because, again, we got 28 more minutes on that. But possible tornado is going to be right in through here near the campus of the University of South Alabama and the Orchard neighborhood along US Highway 90. Possible tornado is moving like that, all right, moving off to the northeast. And let's see the speed on that. According to our friends at the National Weather Service, they are saying that this tornado is moving just a bit to the north of due east at about 25 miles per hour. So again, possible tornado in through here, moving just like that. Folks in Crichton, I would remain sheltered. I realize that polygon is right on the edge of your neighborhood if you live in Crichton, which is on the western side of the Mobile Metro there near I-65. But again, Crichton, Forest Hill, 8 Mile, Pritchard, Chickasaw, Saraland, be in a safe place, all right? Possible tornado is in through here, and this is moving just like that. So again, this is going to be an 8 Mile or very near the community of 8 Mile in the next 2 to 3 minutes. Again, we're calling this a possible tornado at this point because we don't see evidence in the correlation coefficient product that a tornado is likely down, nor does the National Weather Service. Again, they're calling this they were calling this a confirmed tornado a moment ago. And again, the evidence is there that we still could have a tornado down. But again, this is kind of a strange situation because what happened was this circulation center passed right over the radar site about 5 minutes ago. Let's zoom out across the region and put this in motion because again, we're also tracking separate storms across our region. You've got some heavy rain and storms moving into areas near Fort Morgan, Orange Beach, Gulf Shores. You've also got a very intense thunderstorm producing a lot of lightning near Jackson and Leroy here in Clark County. We'll go up here quickly, and I should mention that this is not a warned storm. If you are in say Jackson, Leroy, St. Stephen's, Toddtown, coming into Grove Hill, Zimco right here. This is US Highway 43. Clark County is here. This is Washington County. No issues in terms of a tornado threat in those areas at this moment. But again, to the south, that's where we have the tornado warning in place for parts of Mobile County. We'll come back to that in a minute. We're also tracking this storm coming into Monroe County. This is a special weather statement, this yellow polygon that you see here. And basically what that means is the Weather Service has noted this storm, they're tracking it, and the Weather Service is noting that there's a good bit of lightning in this storm coming into areas near Uri, Huxford, down to Port. So again, watching that cell as well. The rest of this rain is simply that. It's rain. It's nothing really to write home about. Kind of all this yellow and green in between these storm centers. But again, we are here to track this possible tornado. And I tell you, something's going to have to give in the next few minutes. I wouldn't be shocked to see the Weather Service extend this tornado warning downwind from this potentially. And if they do that, this is going to include a big chunk of the Mobile-Tensas River Delta. You've also got Alabama Highway 225 right here, White House Forks, Hurricane Landing right in through here, Bromley. You've also got the community of Crossroads just to the west of Bay Minette. So those communities would be next in line across the Mobile-Tensas River Delta on Alabama Highway 225. We will see if the Weather Service decides to do that. By the way, the Weather Service is continuing to call this an observed tornado in their latest update. And again, this is a serious situation for folks in Pritchard and 8 Mile, specifically right in through here. Tornado is going to come just like that, very near Chickasaw as well. This is Interstate 65, that thicker gray line that you see right in through here. This is going to be US Highway 90. This is US Highway 45 right here, and that is US Highway 43, which connects Saraland back down to the city of Mobile. We just got an update from our friends at the Weather Service. And what's going to happen momentarily, we're going to get a tornado watch across our region. And so right now, at this moment, we have no counties involved in a tornado watch, but they are currently coordinating that with the Storm Prediction Center. And so what that means is you're going to have a tornado watch issued for several local counties, meaning the atmosphere continues to become more unstable, and we probably will see more in the way of tornado warnings like what we have right now in central Mobile County over the next few hours. And so a tornado watch is on the way in the next few minutes. The Weather Service also noting that the circulation continues to be fairly prominent on radar. Let's actually go back over to our velocity display and see if we can track this along with our friends at the National Weather Service. And again, looking at central Mobile County, here's the airport. That is downtown Mobile. Obviously, this is the entirety of the Mobile metropolitan area. Pritchard is here, Crichton is here, 8 Mile is here, possible tornado going to be right in through here. And just, again, being kind of shooting it to you straight, this signature is not as impressive as it once was, but still, the Weather Service is calling this a confirmed tornado right there. That very well could be a tornado on the ground. Again, it's not the signature that it once was back southwest of the airport, but with a signature like that so close to the radar, you're getting a good vantage point at this point of what could be a tornado down. And so, again, please, please, please be in that tornado safe place if you are near Saraland, Chickasaw, Pritchard, 8 Mile, near the campus of the University of Mobile. We want you to remain in that tornado safe place. Again, we'll give you an all clear when we can, but we can't do that just yet. So let's go back over to the big radar view and tracking this this confirmed tornado in Mobile County. And I tell you what, it's interesting. The latest update from the Weather Service at 1:03 a.m. continued to call this an observed tornado. But just like that, it seems like the Weather Service is kind of coming into the realization that this circulation has broadened out somewhat, and so they are going to go ahead and cancel this warning in a matter of moments. So again, the warning is being canceled as of 1:09 a.m. And so that's a good thing. This is a great, great thing. We can now give a tornado warning all clear as of 1:09 a.m. early on this Wednesday morning to all parts of Mobile County that were previously included in a tornado warning. Now keep in mind, the threat is not over. Even though we've had this one warning, you can't let your guard down in Mobile County. I know you've already had a tornado warning, and it's inconvenient to say the least to go under a tornado warning, but there may be more. And what the Weather Service is doing right now is in the process of issuing a tornado watch for several local counties. No word just yet on which counties will be involved, but there probably will be some in southwest Alabama and in northwest Florida. And so again, tracking these storms across our region. Tell you what, because we don't have any active tornado warnings as of 1:10 a.m., let's kind of track this together. And I realize that these storms are loud, they're proud, and there are a lot of folks across our region awake who have severe weather anxiety. I have folks in my family who don't like severe weather, and rightfully so. It's so significant to be impacted by a tornado. I realize there's a ton of folks who have been impacted by tornadoes, but let me just give you a little piece in this moment. As of 1:10 a.m., no active tornado warnings, and so that is a good thing. Hopefully we'll be able to keep it that way, but I'm afraid that over the next few hours, we probably will have a few more warnings, and so just have a way to get the warnings. If you want to go back to sleep, that's okay. This is not going to be a high impact type night. But if you're going to sleep, you got to have a way to get those warnings. Again, go to sleep, but just have a way to get the warnings. So let's work this complex of storms, I should say, from north to south. We'll start with this storm in Clark County, because if you're in central Clark County, the weather is absolutely horrible right now, near Grove Hill, near Watley, also areas near Zimco. This is US Highway 84, this is US Highway 43. This is an intense thunderstorm, but it's below severe limits. What does that mean? It means that the wind in this storm is below, technically, 58 miles per hour. That's the line, the 58 mile per hour line. If it's above that, it's a severe thunderstorm. If it's not severe. So the wind in this storm is below 58 miles per hour in the assessment of the National Weather Service, but that doesn't mean it's not an intense storm. It certainly is. Very heavy rain coming into the city of Grove Hill, coming into Watley, also Toddtown there in Clark County. Lots of lightning with this storm. Let's go back a little bit farther south. Torrential downpours of rain also coming into areas near Alabama Highway 21, Alabama Highway 59, Uri, Goodway, McGargle, Huxford, Porch. This storm is going to bring very heavy rain and lots of lightning to those locales in a matter of moments. All of this is simply rain across Escambia County, Alabama, and really Escambia, Santa Rosa, and Okaloosa counties. This is simply rain at this point. Nothing to worry about as of 1:12 a.m. The storm that previously prompted the tornado warning for Mobile County that's now about to go out over the Delta south of the Dolly Parton Bridge and north of the Bayway and Causeway. This is, at this point, a heavy rain storm with some lightning involved. The lightning with this storm is not nearly as intense compared to the storms to the north, but nonetheless, it is producing lightning. And let's actually zoom out and track these storms back to the south. Lots of lightning in the storms about 25 miles to the south of Fort Morgan. These are moving just like this. And so I think that the core of this is probably going to end up missing Baldwin County to the south, but this eventually could be an issue for Northwest Florida in the next hour or so. We'll keep watching that band of storms as it continues to move to the east. Let's put this radar into motion because, again, we're tracking storms moving in from Mississippi early on this Wednesday morning. We had a tornado warning, if you're just now tuning in, had a tornado warning about 20 minutes ago for parts of central Mobile County. The National Weather Service actually had to take shelter at their location at the Mobile Regional Airport. By the way, they are back up and running. We got a message from them. What happens is when the Weather Service has to take shelter, a nearby office assumes responsibility for their work. And so what that means is the warning updates actually came from the National Weather Service over in Slidell, Louisiana, while our friends at NWS Mobile took shelter. But again, they did not have damage at NWS Mobile, thankfully, and they are now back in operational mode. We're going to continue to track the storms that we're watching early on this Wednesday morning over the next few hours. There probably will be more warnings, and keep in mind, we are going to get a tornado watch for several local counties in the next little bit. But we'll bring you the latest on that in the Red Zone Weather app. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know in the comments below, and I'll try to get to those in just a little bit. And, of course, if we have warnings, we will come straight back on Facebook Live to bring you the very latest. I hope you have a good Wednesday morning. I will see you soon.
Be sure to find us across social media, and don't forget to download the free Red Zone Weather app and set up your customized alerts. Please support our Red Zone Weather sponsors who make our coverage possible every single day.